Saints have got Wellens at full-back, Gardner, Gleeson, Newlove and Albert in the three quarters. Sculthorpe returns and he comes in at standoff alongside Sean Long, who continues to captain the side. The forwards, it's Ward, Cunningham and Joint. He's no stranger to prop forward. He has played there for his country, for instance. Talau and Stankovic in the second row, and Darren Smith is the loose forward. And the bench is occupied by Hooper, Hyam, Bennett and Edmondson. The coach is Ian Millward.
A big prize here.
Yes, it's given St Helens valuable territory. This is Joint. There's another push and shove, second penalty quick in a row.
It may just take its toll.
Long with the penalty then, first points of the evening for St Helens. Cunningham, quickly off the ground to Wellens, London up in his face. One defender went on his backside, Wellens attacking them.
Great defence there by the Broncos. Moved out quickly, came into the arc, forced St Helens down the middle.
This is Long with a kick and that's far too deep. Yes, protecting his fullback.
Always good to see. Oh, that nearly was an intercept.
Nearly was. Albert gives it to Stankovic. No, the tackle camp continues, so it wasn't wiped down.
Just a good hit by Andrew King.
Here's Gleeson, oh, he's away from Moran, and he's got Darren Albert outside him. Albert there with a clear run to the line. Albert to the corner, oh, he slipped. And it was very well done by Joel Kane coming across.
Why did he just go for the corner? Can't believe
Long,
it.
he had delayed the inevitable. Sean Long gets his 100th try for St Helens.
Big problem for Gleeson, looks as though it's his knee. Neat little slip back inside by Sculthorpe. Just half got to him. Put it to the winger. Well, I can't believe that he didn't put the foot down. Well, as Eddie said, the inevitable would come through Long.
Cunningham waiting at dummy half. Sculthorpe, be delighted to be back in the fray. Had a real problem with the hamstring. Cunningham. And I'll tell you who else will be pleased to see Sculthorpe back at the playoff stage of the season. David Waite, the Great Britain coach.
Great Britain certainly needs him.
Long with a kick into open space. That's a good kick too. And Gardner's after this. And Paul Sykes in the end taking no chances.
Missed tackle count.
Sykes with the dropout to halfway. And 8 missed tackles by London so far. Nothing wrong with that one though, on Edmondson. And here now is Willie Talau.
Good basic
Cunningham
football.
waits.
Just basic football from St Helens at the moment. You can see there they're just piling through. They're over the advantage. Then they'll go the switch.
This is Long. Here is Sculthorpe. Showed it to one, showed it to another. Got away from Moran. The ball goes to ground. It went backwards. Play on. And here is Albert. Oh, Nigel Roy flying at Darren Albert.
Nothing in it, just a grab. Swing the arm.
Sculthorpe to Long, a stab through, and Wellens was after that. And in the end, that's a good dropout.
No penalties.
And they've had 2, London already, so Saints forcing the pace.
Well, that could have been a flop there from Martin, went down into it.
Forward pass.
With a play with Dennis Moran's individual brilliance, that can soon be caught up from really behind. They've just got to watch really with the way that Saints play though. They're dangerous on the fringes, they're going out wide and moving the ball around, so if they can hang on in there, keep that concentration up, eventually they'll get some ball, but they haven't had much time to attack. And
Well,
again,
that's the biggest problem as far as I'm concerned, is that Phil, is that they're missing so many tackles. That means that they're on the backward foot nearly every time Saints have possession.
Yeah, they are. It's dangerous when they get a roll on here now, running from dummy half. Long on the left and Sculthorpe playing on the right. They've gone a few times out to that right-hand centre position, and they do again.
Sculthorpe this time, though, will switch the direction courtesy of the kick. Oh, and it bounces unkindly, and it's come free. This could be a try for Long.
Everyone's onside as far as I can see there. Great high kick from the man of the moment, Paul Sculthorpe. You do not allow that ball to bounce like that. Sykes was coming into it. He really should have gone for the football. you pay the huge price, and it's L-O-N-G that's going to be written all over this try.
12-0, and Long has scored them all.
Well, there was 4 Broncos there that stood around and just watched Sculthorpe get that kick away. And talking of watching, Paul Sykes was at a pretty good end of season as the fullback, made a right mess of that.
This is Thorman, here is Moran, and that is Roy, and this is Andrew King, and the Broncos are in. London looking for something. Oh, that ball's come away. Penalty.
They'll take the 2.
And Thorman adds 2 more points to London's total. This is Wellens.
One release, make the 2.
Can't afford to go to sleep. Got to work hard. First and second marker, make sure that they go up as one unit. That's like that. That's great defence.
Good tackle. Moran. And Steele Rexless inevitably. Hyam to Hooper.
Release! Here! Oh!
Hooper is hurt. Hyam gets the pass away to Edmondson, finds Long, and here goes Willie Talau! Willie Talau at full pelt! That's a fine try!
No doubt about it. Watch this. Boom. Confused everybody apart from this fella. That's a nice step, and that is a nice try.
Here goes Mickey Hyam. There's the half-time siren. It is 20 points to 6. Can London turn this into something? Moran stabs it through. It's picked up gratefully by Wellens, and he counters.
One release! Get off, Jim!
Well, the idea was there, Eddie, but it was a poor option. They finished very badly indeed there. Not the best kick.
Right, half-time news, Bill.
Here.
Eddie, Ian Millwood's main concern early in the second half is that Saints maintain the good completion rate they showed in that first half, and other than that, satisfied with a very workmanlike performance from his side. Not the same from Tony Ray. Dissatisfied with a lot of aspects, defence one of them.
And they won't be happy with that. That's a wonderful ball from Sculthorpe to Long. It's play on. Talau has it. Was it a charge down? No, it wasn't.
No,
Temple count plays on.
The ball played the man onto Moran's chest there.
Hyam almost through Budworth. This is Edmondson at dummy half. We'll be back with Bill in a moment. Long angled kick, looking for Barry Ward. Oh, he's dropped that. So Saints with the possession from that scrum.
To me. Oh.
And it's with Cunningham. He plays the ball to Long. They go down the short side. Darren Smith. Another big hit.
Good defence from Dennis Moran. Didn't see much with the football in his hands going forward, but he's working overtime in defence.
Hyam tried to leap over the top of Rexless. He did, but hit a brick wall ahead of him. This is Chris Joyce. Good defence again. Hyam spins it to Sculthorpe. They have men in numbers here. Newlove's one of them. Good defence again from London to hold him out. Last one. Aidy Gardner waits. It's played to him. It's to Sculthorpe. A stab kick through looking for Long. And Sykes just hammers the ball over the dead ball line. So yet another goal line dropout from London. That's good length. This pressure from St Helens, Clarkey, it's going to tell in the end.
Yes, it is. I mean, London have done well almost 22 minutes now without conceding a try. I just don't think that it'll go much longer. There's several aspects of St Helens play tonight. It hasn't been that impressive, but what has been impressive is the short kicking game. The number of goal line dropouts they've forced, really. Sooner or later will tell in the effort that you make. Defending one of those takes more out of you than any other time that you have to defend in a game of rugby league. And I just can't see how London will hold out for much longer.
Movement from St Helens. They're looking to penetrate this defence, but fair play to London. They're standing square to them at the minute. Here is Hyam. That's a good run from Hyam.
Great work.
The last one.
Quick play the ball. What will Long do? Will he throw out the long one? I've got a feeling he'll go the long pass.
Long has positioned himself. He's found Cunningham, and Cunningham has tried to go inside Thorman but couldn't get it away, and Martin has it. Cunningham. Long looking for a 40-20 again. Sean Long. Oh, it's a cracker. It's an absolute belter. Smile says it all. The applause from his coach.
Outstanding.
Moran has got an arm problem as well. He was showing that to the physio, so he could be struggling.
One release! To me, fellas,
Sculthorpe
to me.
cut down by Martin.
Stay still.
Well, you've been saying all night that Moran's not well. But if you don't want a linesman's job or a touch judge's job, what about physiotherapist?
Here.
My fingers.
Joint still.
Release.
Still working hard in defence, London, but
Hyan, here's Long.
you just wonder when is it going to come.
Stankovic. Scrambling defence from Martin. He got the ball away. Oh, and he caught one then Long on the head from Dimmock.
Did he
Dimmock
ever?
immediately apologises.
Not so sure it's going to do Sean Long any good.
Stankovic. Mickey Hyan.
Are they going to go for the 1 point? I would be.
It's with Long. Delayed the pass, found Sculthorpe. Quick hand, that was off the knees and the ankles. A dab through by Albert. And another drop out coming up underneath the sticks. The key man for London this year, Moran. Oh, that's going to find its way to the touchline. It is.
Crafty little kick there.
Scrum attack to Saints. What can they put on for us?
Clark here just get the impression that both these sides very, very tired.
Well, I'm not surprised that London are tired. They've done so many goal line dropouts and the majority of possession inside their own half, whether they've been attacking or defending. You can see Saints just edging that possession, but it's where the game's been played that's probably also had a big factor on the way the game has gone. Sculthorpe just probing ahead there. You see 4 more minutes really inside your opposition half. There's a massive amount of time difference really in a game of rugby league, and it's the reason why Saints have looked dominant. But, you know, really I'm surprised in 30 minutes we've seen in the second half, Saints have failed to score a try.
They might hear. This is Darren Smith. They will. That will wrap it up for Saints. They will march on in the playoffs. Darren Smith with the try. And that will be the killer blow. Saints will march on.
Certainly will. We've discussed about the link pattern. And as though it was a little bit sloppy, you can see that London's sliding defence failed to get through there. Jim Dimmock didn't have the legs to fill in the gap. And when the ball comes back on the inside, beautiful pass. Darren Smith took it well. Dimmock arrived far too late.
Saints will maybe have it back for 10 seconds or so. Maybe not. This is Joel Kane. And it's play on. It's still play on, and Stankovic hammers the ball dead. Tony Martin was trying his hardest to get to that.
Well,
Counting down to the next round of the playoffs. All over. St Helens march on. 24 points to 6.